let's see how much money I spent as a futures day trader per week living in Vancouver. So we're gonna look at my expenses and I'm gonna break it all down for you. So it's gonna be an exciting video today, more of a lifestyle vlog style, just showing, yeah, we're gonna talk about money. That's what we like talking about, right? So welcome, enjoy the beautiful city view, and let's just dive deeper into that. Okay, so let's talk about money. Let's talk about my expenses. And I'm not here to randomly start creating some purchases. Like I'm not here to showcase like, oh, you know, this week specifically, I'm buying a new car. This week specifically, I'm going and doing expensive luxurious shopping. No, this is a real week in life and real expenses that all of us have. Of course, week to week things change, but I'm gonna showcase it as real as it is when it comes to money, so you can decide for yourself as well. I don't know if we want to break it down like super in details when it comes to rent, to other utilities, but whatever you again decide. I'm not gonna give you the numbers. And important to say that the numbers are gonna be in prices in Canadian dollars. I'm gonna say them in Canadian dollars, but on the screen you will see all of the conversions to the US dollars, since majority of you guys are watching it in US. Okay, so what did we have? Why I'm looking here, because I had only one expense yesterday on Monday, because again, I'm filming this on Tuesday. I always forget about Mondays. And on Monday, I had one expense, $205.62. You're gonna see it on the screen right now. Just brought it up for you. And what was it? My contact lenses. It's something, I have a subscription, so it's like every 3 months, I get a supply for 3 months of my contact lenses. My eyesight is so bad, and before you ask me about the laser surgery, it is in the plans. Doctors don't allow me yet to do the surgery, but I'm planning, like honestly, spending so much money on contact lenses. My eye vision, as I just said before, is bad. So this is a must. It's a survival game, because I only have 2 pairs for the next day. So it should arrive sometime this week. But technically that was my Monday expense. I also had a Pilates class yesterday. Didn't spend a penny on that class because it was in my office. And we do have some ambassadors and trainers and fitness instructors coming and just teaching just different classes. It was actually just a private workout, and again, didn't have to spend a penny on that one. Then, if we want to break it down for apartments, living in this beautiful place, and I have to move in 2 weeks, where I'm gonna move, no idea, but we're just looking based on right now, this moment, based on the prices, what I have right now. And I pay in total for the apartment with all of the utilities, I would say like around 5,000 Canadian dollars. It's me and my partner living in the apartment. So if we divide it by 4, 2,500, my part per month, divided by 4, it's 625, divided by day, $90. So roughly around 90 to 100 Canadian dollars per day for just living, like, you know, apartment, utilities, internet bills, water. No, we don't have to pay for hydro, for electricity. So just the foundations, I need minimum 100 a day just to cover my living expenses. But again, this is more of a vlog style week with me, but with talking about money and talking about expenses. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want me to break it down even more. But let's just continue with the day and continue with the week and count how much money I spent in a week. It's a food delivery for dinner today because there is no time to cook, and I forgot to unfreeze the chicken as well. That's why it's poke for tonight. There's miso soup as well, and that's how it looks. Looks good. And total spend is $42.70, and you will see it on the screen. Again, it's all in Canadian dollars, so I'm about to enjoy it. Oh, hey guys. I just did my nails. Do it once a month, and it's $100, so extra expense added. What do we have? What else has been going on this week? For florals, I finally got my friend flowers for her birthday, which is tomorrow. Ended up paying $170. And for my mom, I honestly don't know yet how much I'm gonna end up spending, because I just got a message from my sister that they need also some balloons for the party, and I have not paid yet. So I'm getting florals, I'm getting a cake delivery, and I also need to arrange the balloons right now. So I'm gonna keep you posted how much everything's gonna be. Probably, you know, it's gonna be the same as I'm paying now just for one bouquet for my friend living in Toronto. And yeah, because the prices are completely different living in Canada and what we have in Russia as well. So you guys are gonna see some pictures on the screen, what I'm getting for them. But in terms of the expenses, what other expenses do I have? So if we talk about the food, you guys seen that I had one literally delivery during the week, which was just usually once or twice per week. I cook at home, so breakfast and dinner, it's always I cook at home, and I don't have lunch. So my breakfast is very heavy, and then the rest of the day I just go and work. So like, for example, right now it's 7:44, and I just had a breakfast today in the morning, which was at around 8 a.m. Yeah, around 8 a.m. exactly, actually. So 12 hours later, I am about to have my second meal for the day. And yeah, that's why I don't have those expenses. You're gonna see some grocery bills and grocery expenses as well. But when it comes to other expenses, the fixed expenses, it also comes to the car. So I've been driving my car for 5 years. It's gonna be 5 years in May. Love it. I don't have any additional expenses. Of course, I have to get gas, which I use diesel, and I don't drive a lot. And I just filled the tank last week, which was roughly about $120 for the full tank. And yeah, and I don't have to worry about it. So that was last week. So I'm not including it into this week. And that's it. That's technically one main expense is the fuel. And I do have a monthly insurance, which is mandatory and required to have. And there are no alternative options. There's only one provincial car insurance, and I pay $400 a month. Listen carefully here. Includes the discount I have for my driver's experience. So I've been driving for 10 years. It's going to be actually exactly 10 years this year. So I get additional discount every single year for my driving experience. But because every single year they increase the price, they change the pricing for the premiums, my discount's not making any difference because the price keeps on rising every year. And I also have additional discount because I drive less than 10,000 kilometers per year. So my mileage is actually, after driving 5 years, is only 35,000. But $400 with all of those extra discounts is still $400. It's local, BC, provincial insurance. I don't have any additional ones. Yeah, so it's technically $100 a week. That's extra expense that you can add, that is fixed. I think if you want to add it as expense, money spent per week, but technically, yes. What else do we have coming for in terms of the expenses? Weekend is coming, and weekend is usually that's when you spend all of the money, because during the week, I am busy. I am working. I don't have a lot of time to go and spend my money because I'm focused on making money, not wasting and spending my money. And on the weekend, that's when you can start wasting the money. So it's a long weekend, and I'm meeting with my friend tomorrow. I also have a massage therapist tomorrow, so we're gonna spend some money. And on Saturday, like usually I spend my money on health and wellness because I do need to restore and feel refreshed and reset my mind and my health as well. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, yeah, so far that's how it's been. You can do the math, and I'm gonna see you when it comes to my next expense.
everywhere.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
So that's technically a wrap for this week with me and with my spendings and with my expenses. I had some more purchases. I had to stop by the pet store to buy some food for my cat. I also had a coach session during the week, and I stopped by to refill my Starbucks card as well. So you're gonna see it all on the screen, and the total comes for this week is $1,946.15, and which brings us in US dollars to $1,400 US per week. The week to week is different. There are different expenses every single week, different things that are coming, but you could see the real week. I didn't try to create and force some specific purchases. So let me know, guys, if you have any more questions or some expenses surprised you as well. And see you soon in my next videos.